Hi, everybody. It's time for Healing with the Blues and your healing session for October 1st. I'm happy to be here with you. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Breathing connects us to life. And so let's connect ourselves to life even more by taking a deep breath, and I'll go into a prayer. So, nice deep breath in. Imagine that you're breathing up into love, light, source energy, up into the center of the universe, wherever that is. And as you exhale, let that energy come back down through all layers, all levels, down through all the chakras, down through the center of your body, down through your feet, into the core of the earth. As I say these words in the I am for anyone listening, God is all there is. Love is all there is. Light, life, and source energy is all there is. And I recognize right here and right now that I'm one with God, love, light, life, and source energy. I'm never, ever separated from this energy. But if I feel separated, I know it's a false feeling. And all I have to do is breathe in inspiration, inviting spirit in, and exhale gratitude. Thank you. I'm so grateful to be able to have this time to put my attention on my intention, which brings no tension. My attention is going to the intention of connecting with source, of allowing more source energy in, and letting all the cares and worries of the day just fall away. I don't need to be thinking about anything else except being here now, being in presence with source, and allowing healing to come in whatever form it needs to. I'm so grateful that it's so easy that I can just breathe in inspiration, inspiration, bringing spirit into me, knowing that as I do that, I'm allowing more of that. I'm pushing away the things that no longer matter in this moment. Any worries, any concerns, any lists of things to do, I just let myself be in present time. I feel the weight of my body on the seat where I'm sitting. I feel my feet on the floor. I allow myself to notice where I'm holding energy, where I'm holding constriction, and I just breathe right into it. I allow myself to take the power that I've been given for healing and use it to my highest good. I say yes, 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 to that power in my life, knowing that that's the only way that anything can happen. I ask for what I want and I surrender to source and say, this is what I'd really like. This is what brings me joy. This is what lets me walk that path of joy, from joy to joy, and allow myself to see myself doing that, feeling that joy, bringing it in, attracting it into my life through source. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to my guides, my guardian angels, all my spirit helpers, those who have come before me, that have passed on, that are cheering me on from where they are now. I'm grateful to all of those relationships in my life, even the friction relationships, because that's where I'm learning so much. And I'm grateful to be able to take those difficult relationships or difficult situations and turn them into something joyful. That's my job. And I'm so grateful to be able to do it and move forward, because I am a divine expression of love. And I do allow myself to see myself in that way. So I'm so grateful for that. I authorize my subconscious to let it be so, to dissolve any constrictions or contractions keeping me from my highest good. I say that it's so and I let it go, knowing that it's already done. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. And so it is. So I was going to talk with you on September 15th, but things got kind of muddled in my schedule that day. So I was on vacation and we weren't in a place where I could do it. And I really wanted to be on the beach with y'all, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm just glad that I can be here with you now. And we're going to talk about joyful purpose and what that means. You know, it's I talk a lot about grief because the grief is the thing that gets in the way of people moving forward in life and allowing themselves to have new experiences because they get so stuck in the grief part. And there's nothing wrong with feeling your loved one who's passed away around you. There's nothing wrong at all with that. That's really great. But I want to talk about a little bit more about what grief is. So I'm going to actually give you a little class today. I hope you like it. So this is my talk about grief that I'm going to be doing October 13th at New Song Episcopal Church, which is right up the street here on 20th Avenue in Coralville. So you feel free to come to that. I think we start at 12:30, but I'll put an announcement in in this YouTube video too, so I can make sure that that's the right time. But I'm pretty sure that's when it starts. It might be 12 o'clock. So let me just confirm that with you. So I want to talk about this question of grief. Have you felt stuck? Have you felt unmotivated or procrastinated on things that you really, truly want to do, but you just can't get yourself to do it? You can't get yourself moving. Sometimes your income drops, your passion drops. If you have, then this is the feeling of stuck. And it doesn't just come from somebody dying. Grief doesn't happen just because someone died, but that's one reason. But it can happen for all kinds of sudden changes that happen in our lives. And it doesn't mean that it has to be sudden like you didn't expect it, because helping someone through a long illness and you know that they're going to pass, it's still a sudden change when they actually do. So it can be difficult. It doesn't just happen with death. It can happen when you move to a new place as a child or a teenager or as an adult. It could be divorce or a relationship ending. It could be a job change through being let go or some other type of loss in job, like not getting the promotion that you were sure you were going to get. It could be a friend moving away or even a child leaving home. So that's kind of empty nesting, right? When your children leave home, you can have grief for that too, or a loss of innocence through trauma. Those things are all losses, and you don't have to stay stuck in that. COVID started a lot of that too for many people, but we don't have to stay stuck in that. The thing that happens is we get used to it and then we just stay there. So I don't want you to have to feel that way. There's actions, really simple actions you can do that will help you move through the valley of the shadow of death and not pitch a tent and live there, and actually come out the other end singing and whistling a tune. So you can actually move through grief in a way that gives you deeper healing. Those things happen in our lives and they might trigger something from the past too. And we're just not even aware of it. That it was really sad when we moved from that place where we had great friends and we had so much fun, and we had to leave. We had to move away, or any of those things that I mentioned, like especially, when your children leave home and there's just not as much noise in your house and the quiet can feel pretty deafening sometimes. So I want you to realize that these things are natural. Where grief is where love has been. So it's like the imprint of where the love has been, and we need to bring that back. So I've actually been through almost all of those. I haven't been divorced. I'm not going to get divorced. It's too late now, but we don't have any reason to. But it, as you go through all those things, sometimes a lot of them happen at once or throughout a whole year, which is kind of what happened for me. That you have to deal with all these things coming up, and it feels like whiplash after a while. Like you just can't take it all in. So when I was finishing chiropractic college and going into practice, I was pregnant and waiting for our baby to be born, and labor took a turn and he was stillborn, and our son died in utero. It was all the things I did not want. And a question came to my mind do you really believe that everything happens to the highest good or not? And I went down the or not route for a little bit, and I thought, this is not good, and I don't want to go that way. So I'm going to decide to believe, yeah, that everything happens to the highest good. So bring it on. Show me the good. Show me what's there for me. And Ed, my husband, was right next to me, helping me breathe, helping me move through it. I had my sister-in-law, Deborah, on the other side of me, helping me push. I had helpers right there. I had love coming toward me right there. So I didn't have to look very far to find sources of joy and love. I got to hold my baby. We baptized him. We committed him to his soul to God. Friends came and held him before we let him go. And it was a beautiful experience in that these people were forever changed by our son's life, however short it was. And he got a lot accomplished in that time, let me tell you. It's amazing. So this is a loving experience because we are looking for the love. We want to see the love. It needs to be there. And that's what we want to make sure that you're looking for, even in these tragic moments, that you're looking for the love. So I'm going to give you 3 things you can do if you're feeling stuck. Okay. Number 1, breathe. Breathe in inspiration. Ask spirit to come in as you take that deep breath. It's called inspiration for a reason. You're breathing in oxygen that connects you to life. You can live without food for days. You can live without water for days, but 4 minutes without breathing and you're no longer alive. So I want you to do this breathing exercise. You've probably done it before, but I want you to do this breathing exercise with me. I've had clients who tell me that their special needs elementary school class, the people stopped and said, "Why is your classroom so calm?" It's because she taught them 4-count breathing. I have an EMT worker who is a patient who saved someone's life when there was nothing else that she could do. She helped them 4-count breathe and got them to the hospital. So this is such an important thing for you to do. So we're going to do 4-count breathing or 4-square breathing, and it's in, hold, out, hold, 4 counts each. So ready? Exhale all your breath out and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe normally. Most people will notice that they feel calmer, more centered, more relaxed after doing that just 2 times through. That's all we did, was just twice through, 32 seconds, because 1 count is a second. So you can do this anytime. You can do it when you're at a stop sign. You can do it during the day when you need a break. You can do it when you have something big coming up and you want to make sure that you're ready for it. Do the 4-count breathing. Now, number 2 of the 3 things that I'm going to give you today. Number 2 is feelings. Acknowledging your feelings, especially the negative ones, is the most important thing you can do to release them. So what are some of the feelings that you have with loss? Well, there's sadness and anger, frustration. There's all of these feelings. And it's not important which feelings at any given time there are, but it's what you do with them. So we use tapping or emotional freedom technique to help release negative feelings. And this is what's so important about it. You're changing your physiology while you're tapping. Your physiology is your emotions. That's what's creating physiology all the time. And it could be subconscious emotions, emotions that you don't even realize that physiology is running. So if you've had a lot of regret in your life or a lot of worry in your life, I heard a doctor talking the other day, well, worry about that. And then you worry about this and then you worry about that. And I'm like, I don't want to worry at all. How about we don't worry? right? So let's put worry in there too. Sadness, anger, frustration, worry, guilt. Sometimes people have anxiety. So I want you to sit back and close your eyes, take a deep breath, and now think of a time when you were in grief. Think of the place, the sights, the sounds. And if you're watching this live, put comments in of the feelings that you're having. And that's okay if you don't put them in, but I want you to notice that when you participate, you get a lot more out of it. So if you have some feelings about grief that you've had when you're in this place, in this experience of grief, that you actually put those feelings down. So I want you to put the feelings in the chat here. You can do that right now. And we're going to tap on those feelings. So think of that place, think of that time, the sights, the sounds, and put in the comments on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 is the worst. How are you feeling right now about this time that you're remembering? Are you at an 8 or a 9? Is this still holding you so much that it's starting to come up right now? And then put in the comments, what are the feelings that you're experiencing? Because we'll tap right on those. And you'll have that right now for you. Okay, so we're going to start with tapping. So I want you to take 2 fingers and put them right on the inside corner of your eyebrow, right on your eyebrow, right there. And tap right there. And you can repeat after me. There I am. Go to the side of your eye, right next to your eye. All of this sadness under the eye. All of this guilt under the nose. All of this anger under the lips. All of this worry under the collarbone. All of this anxiety under the arm. I can't relax about this. Top of the head. I have to be on guard. Eyebrows. Maybe I don't know who I'd be if I didn't feel this way. Side of the eye. But I have all of these feelings. Sadness, guilt, anger, anxiety, worry. And I acknowledge my feelings. I own my feelings. And I honor my feelings. Take a deep breath. How does that feel now? Has the number come down so that it's not an 8? Maybe it's a 5. If that's true and it's coming down and it's not at a 0 or a 1 right now, that's okay. You can repeat this over and over again until it really feels like, yeah, that happened, instead of, yeah, that happened, right? You can allow yourself to take care of those feelings. This is part of how we do it. 4 count breathing and tapping. Those are 1 and 2. And now number 3. This is the 3rd step for what we're doing today. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive the others involved. Forgive the universe. Forgive God. Forgive source energy, because you're all given different experiences to learn. This is all learning. If you understand that, put learning in the comment section. Everything is happening for you, not to you. What you do with it is up to you. You can pitch fits, you can dissolve in tears, and that's okay. Let your feelings out. You're supposed to let your feelings out. The worst thing you can ever do is never express your feelings, because they will come out in some other dis-ease way. Stuffing your feelings never did anyone any good. And that physiology gets subconscious and it starts working on you subconsciously. So how would you like to embody worry? How would you like to embody fear? That's what you're doing when you don't give it a way out. So That's how we need to do it. The forgiveness is important because if you can forgive the situation, the people involved, yourself, source, God, universe, if you can do that forgiveness, you're going to be free. And doing the forgiveness, we do special sessions for that you can do with me, and we call them forgiveness sessions. It's really important that we release that stuff because do you want guilt running your body? I don't think so. I'd rather have joy running my body. Do I have it running my body all the time? No, I'm a human being. I have negative feelings. We're going to have negative feelings. It's okay. It's really okay. But what are you doing with the negative feelings? Are you submerging them so that they work out in your body? Right? Let them come out in a healthy way. And these are 3 ways that you can do that. So can I tell you how I work with people to get them unstuck? Would that be okay? We start with the intuitive energy scan where I connect with your energy, scan your chakras, which is your energy skeleton, and report back to you what I'm sensing. This can be the first time you're ever seen as the holistic, invincible being that you are. It's not just this one's blocked and this one's not. It's the story that each chakra holds in your energy. So I'm giving you, at that time that we're doing that scan, I'm giving you, this is what the chakra is supposed to feel like. This is what it feels like when it's compromised. And this is what I saw for you. So you're going to get all of that. And then what we're going to do is talk about what's the best way for you to move forward. Maybe we work together. Maybe there's some other path for you. And speaking of paths, this is what I'm offering right now. It's a 7-month path to joyful purpose. If that resonates with you, please put joy in the comments and I'll get in touch with you to schedule a chat. But I want to give you a really amazing experience with the 7-month path. I want to give you the experience of working specifically on each chakra each month. So this is 7 months, and we start with the first chakra. We start with the chakra that has your grounding in it, that you belong here, that you are part of a tribe, that you know your place in the tribe, that it's okay for you to be a physical being and not just a spiritual being. We are spiritual beings, but we're having a physical experience here. So we want to make sure that you're feeling good about that. Second chakra, we're going to deal with our emotions and how when we actually stuff them, what happens and what can we do about it. So we're going to be doing more tapping on these. We're going to be doing a bioenergetic synchronization technique, which releases the subconscious emotions and finds a way to take that key, unlock it, and let it go. So we're going to be doing that. These are individual sessions that we do each month. We're going to have 2 individual sessions each month. Third month is third chakra, the power center, the solar plexus, the place where you make decisions, have gut feelings, where you shine your light, where you have your self-esteem. Fourth month is heart chakra, where we can invite in more love, more joy, and allow ourselves to transmute energy and use it for our highest good. And our highest good's good for everyone. Then we go to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. How do you speak your words? How do you claim your divine authority in life? How do you claim what you want in life? How do you ask for and receive? It's all throat chakra. And then the 6th month is third eye chakra. This is where we see patterns in our life, where we can discern what's going to help us with. We have a discernment of what is my thought and what is coming from source to me. We hone that in. And then the 7th month is crown chakra, where we transmit and receive energy from source, where we work with our guides, guardian angels, where we have this amazing experience of opening ourselves up to all that source energy has for us. So it's a really rich time. You'll get, like I said, 2 individual sessions each month. And then we'll have group sessions and group trainings that you can watch over and over again. You'll also get to have your own sessions sent to you. So it's a very comprehensive amazing experience to do this for 7 months, to have that kind of stability and that kind of accountability, and also to have somebody coming alongside and holding space for you to do healing is just a wonderful experience. Um, and I hope that you have, if you have any kind of tug or pull toward doing that, that you'll give me a call. All you have to do is set up a chat with me. I'll put the link the in the chat here. Let's see if I can do that right now. Yep. So you go to that link and you click on consultation, and you'll have time to schedule with me, and we'll talk about what needs to happen. Do you need the energy scan? Yes, everybody needs the intuitive energy scan. It's a wonderful experience. If you want to see what that's like and you want to get a taste for that, you can do a 30-minute free one. And that's also on this link that I put in here. So you can schedule that 30-minute spotlight scan. If you're ready to go all the way in and do the intuitive energy scan for reals and get it done, then I'm going to put that link in here too. So you'll have that. So the IE scan is intuitive energy scan. And when you go to the energy healing, you'll see spotlight intuitive session. You can do that. And there's also consultation there too. So you can do that. So any way that you'd like to get in touch with me to talk more about this, to find out more about it, please do. I'm excited to share this with you. We've had 3 people go through this already, and they've gotten so much benefit from it. And I'm so grateful. I hope that you will follow your heart, because that's the best way to live life, as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell, it's the best way to live life. And I hope that you'll follow your leading if this is speaking to you. If you need that kind of accountability and to have someone come alongside and share with you what is happening and read the outside of the bottle, because you're on the inside and you can't read it, please do follow your heart and let yourself at least have a conversation and see if it's something that you're ready for. I hope that you'll do that. Let's close again with a prayer. So take a deep breath in. Imagine that you're breathing up into the center of the universe, up into love, light, source energy. And as you exhale, let that energy come back down through all layers and levels, down through all the chakras, through the center of your body, down through your feet, into the core of the earth. As I say these words in the I am, God is all there is, love is all there is, light, life, and source energy is all there is. And I am here, right here, right now. I am reconnecting and recognizing that I am one with God, love, light, life, and source energy. And I'm never, ever, ever separated from this. If I feel separated, I know it's a false feeling, and I just breathe in inspiration and exhale gratitude. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for every single person that hears this, that sees this video. Please share. I'm grateful for my guides, my guardian angels, my spirit helpers, and I authorize my subconscious to let it be so, to dissolve any constrictions or contractions keeping me from my highest good. I say that it's so, and I let it go, knowing that it's already done. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. Much love, everybody. Have a great week. I'll be back on the 15th doing a live, but you can also meet me in the Healing with the Blues group in Facebook. I have always looking at people's replies to those posts that we put up. So that's facebook.com groups, Healing with the Blues. Enjoy your day. Much love. Many blessings. Take care.